Family, what it do? It's your girl Toot, and I am back with another video. Shout out to the squad, Drip Set. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you so much for coming back and tuning in. Whatever you want to be in this life, you going to be that shit. Dreaming really is probable, and that's what Drip Set stand for. And we here, damn it. You dig? Look, like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Heavy on the comment and the subscribe. That's the most important to me. Follow me, subscribe to me, but most importantly, drop me something down in the comment section, good, bad, or ugly. You know what I mean? I got to be able to get better. The only way I can get better is if y'all point out the things that I'm doing wrong, or things I can do better, or things that say, like, Toot, you the shit. Keep going, sir. I need to hear all that shit. So please follow me in that comment section because I'll be off in there. We're going to get into this Jarvis video, as you guys knew. And I mean, honestly speaking, if you follow my Twitch, we already knew that he had new charges. We talked about it. Salih actually sent it in a while back. I'm going to be honest, right when they changed. You dig what I mean? But we knew that he had some other charges. But until then, we're going to get into this article that they put out about it. You feel me? We just going to go ahead and vibe through it as we do it. Shout out to everybody that's here. You know what I mean? It says Naziah Harris murder suspect Jarvis Butts faces new sexual assault charges. The 42-year-old Detroit man charged in the kidnapping and murder of 13-year-old girl Naziah Harris is facing new charges. Jarvis Ramon Butts have been charged in connection with the sexual assault of then 12-year-old New Boston girl in 2013. Now, the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office said that Butts sexually assaulted the girl at a residence in the 6700 block of Laramie Ave in Allen Park. The victim is now 24 years old. More complete facts and evidence will be placed on the record in court at the preliminary examination, said a spokesperson from a prosecutor's office in a statement. The new charges are first-degree criminal sexual assault, person under 13, and third-degree criminal sexual assault. Sexual conduct, person 13 through 15. In a separate case, Butts is scheduled for on the October trial in the death of Harris. In that matter, he is facing charges of first-degree premeditated murder, second-degree criminal sexual conduct, and child sexually abusive material. Harris was last seen getting off a bus in Detroit last January. Her disappearance led to police searching areas around Southeast Michigan. While Harris's body was never found, prosecutors charged Butts with murder and rape in September of 2024. He was arraigned on June 30th and given a $500,000 10% bond. The two cases are the latest in a string of cases against Butts, who has been called a classic expert groomer and pedophile by prosecutor Kim Worthy. And that we can all conclude that he definitely is. I mean, it just goes to show you he had a sickness. And I mean, I know a lot of people that say, oh yeah, he might have been touching it. I get that part. But miss me with that shit. You feel me? Like, listen, you guys. The only way that we can get better is realizing that we have a problem and step forward to make change. This nigga knew he had a problem when he got locked up the first time. You know what I mean? It set your ass down. You should have no number time to think. To think about what's going on. I'm so sorry if I just don't have the pity party that people want me to have over grown people. It just it irks my soul, especially when it's a repetitive issue, when it's a repetitive problem. Nigga, you ain't learn your lesson the first 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 times, and it's no telling how many people he's touched. This nigga did not even have restraint when it came to his own kids. He was just having babies to assault them. It's fucking crazy. I never feel empathy for that bum. Sorry. Butts has also been charged with sexually abusing 2 other children who were under 13 at the time. Wayne County Prosecutor Kim Worthy said one of the victims, who is now 20, was allegedly abused between April 2012 and April 14th, while the other victim, who is now 11, was abused from July 2015 into July 2017. Just fucking sad. This nigga is just leaving trauma all over the place. And shame on the women who aided and abetted this fuck boy. You feel me? I swear to God. He has been charged with 5 counts of second-degree criminal SA conduct and 1 count of first-degree criminal sexual conduct for those assaults. Court records show that Butts also previously served time in prison for SN a child in 2004. We up to at least 6 kids with 6 people we know of. Not even people that's even been in trouble for him, but 6 people that we know of that he touched off rip. And no, hold on, I take that back. 7, the little girl at the birthday party. You feel what I'm saying? Like 7 people that we know of. This nigga had a sickness. He had a sickness. And all of that parading the baby mamas and the fiancés and acting like he was a playboy was all a facade to hide what he really was, bro. It's terrible as fuck. He has been charged with 5 counts. Y'all got that part. Court records show that Butts, y'all already did that part. Mr. Butts targeted and befriended women to have sexual relationships with their youngest daughters, what he said. And you know, the sad part is his BM had a daughter. And it was only going to be a matter of time. Straight up. If he didn't get in trouble for this Naziah case and the other charges that he had prior, you know what I'm saying? It was only going to be a matter of time. And then I just remember the fiance being on the stand saying how good of a father he was. You over here thinking this nigga father of the decade and he over here touching his daughters. Plural. It's a sad thing. He's a sad sack of shit. Now, I look at this man. I look at this nigga. And he just irks my soul. And it's crazy that a person could irk my soul that bad and I never met him. He has a mind or a mentality at the same time. It's like, he's like grown little, if that makes any sense. But when I look at this nigga, I knew he had a problem. Straight up. He got a big problem. And I feel like it's just a huge problem with the culture. Because, see, I don't understand how men could even talk to this nigga. I mean, right now he might be a little bit isolated, but I'm even talking about prior. You know what I mean? Like nigga, what really is your malfunction? Now, these was his charges as well. So you guys can see him. First degree, person under 13, defendant 17 year. Criminal sexual conduct, third degree, person 13 through 15. Criminal sexual conduct, second offense notice. You know what I'm saying? And this was the date that it was filed. And I believe, honestly, Sally said that shit. It was like closer. We talked about it. And we were trying to figure out which one of the victims this stirred from. He was already going to do some time. And he knows that. And that's why I was saying that if he does confess, it was going to be till he waited on this. I'm just being honest. I watch a lot of shows, but not only that, I've been doing a lot of stories like this for so long to where you start to become hip to the games that people play. You know what I'm saying? On some real nigga shit. And he was waiting on this. And I'm pretty sure that his defense attorney advised him to wait on this. See, if he would have told prior to this, then what happened was he would have had to deal with the Naziah case, but then this would have came and still added more charges. Now what he's done, he's getting all the ingredients in a pile. So now he can cut a deal. I definitely think that is going to come. And if it don't come, he's crazy. But I definitely think it was going to come because he's selfish. He showed his selfishness throughout this whole damn time. I think that he did like Naziah more than he liked Shannon. But I don't mean that in a good way. It's because she was still a kid. Once she's hit 18, he wasn't going to like her no more. It's a fact. Look at it. Look at the pattern. I seen that a lot. Oh, man, he loved Naziah. No, he didn't. He loved that he was a child. She was a child. And Naziah was unfortunately bamboozled into the game. He didn't love that girl. He didn't love that girl at all. He loved what the fuck she was to him. Sad. Now we're going to get into this Roxy. I'm going to go ahead and add this to that video right here. Roxy had been on her Facebook post, and she's posting. We're going to get into that. Now, she made a post saying, oh yeah, by the way, Cordell, aka King, is getting out 7/3/25. Now, she says, he is the person that was driving in the car with Jarvis and Desire when she was picked up by the both of them after school and drove to Ypsilanti on January 9th, 2024, which is the day she went missing and was never seen again. Now, as we speak of right now, there isn't any evidence that we can see other than our own speculations that King is involved. I do know that King, from what I read, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but from the research that we had, he was not in jail for a child. He was in jail for domestic violence. I'm not saying one is greater than the other, but I want to see how all of this connects. You know what I'm saying? It possibly can. Who knows? I thought I knew a lot of shit coming into this case, and I just don't know anymore. She said, I guess he's going home to his wife. I wonder if she knows he was fucking on pedophilia coochie. I would like to see a little bit more of this type of evidence. For real, you know, I definitely would. I mean, birds of a feather do flock together. I just didn't honestly feel like he had anything to do with that night. For some strange reason, that's just what my opinion is. I can definitely be wrong when it come down to this case. I just didn't get it. Now, he could be a P, because I do remember him saying that there was him, Jarvis, and another mutual friend. I remember King saying that Jarvis and a mutual friend had got into it because the mutual friend was trying to holler at Jarvis's daughter. Now, to me, it don't prove a lot, but it does say that, okay, there's a lot of grown-ass men that love young kids. And if you got Jarvis and you got the mutual friend, then it's quite possible that Cordell can be included as well. But again, we just don't have anything concrete other than speculation. But Roxy Rock said, got a whole ass wife, and he's slutting Shannon off. I guess he was hold on. I guess he's going home to his wife. I wonder if she knows he was fucking on pedophilia pussy. Then she says, I got a whole ass wife, and he's slutting Shannon out. The fuck going on? So I guess what she's trying to say is that she's trying to say that King is now slutting out Shannon. For real? How you sharing coochie with a nigga that's giving kids chlamydia? Oh my God. I mean, at this point, I wouldn't even be surprised if they share. I mean, Dre slept with Marquita and Shannon. It said to Ben that Jarvis was talking to both of the sisters. So if he's sharing friends, I mean, at this point, it's all in the circle. At this point, you feel me? Like this is one of the most saddest cases I ever seen. It just get worse and worse daily. She said, if you're a pedo, DM me. I want to interview you. You know what fucks me up the most about this whole situation? A little girl got up one morning, bro, and went to school. And it was clear cut that she was going through something. But from the time this little girl left school, a array of shit happened to her. And I just don't understand why it seemed like we getting further and further and further and further away. As much headlights this case has gotten, it's just got so much unnecessary stuff to go along with it, to where her name is going to forever be connected to fuckery. A 13-year-old girl first of all, she probably just started her period. She ain't even yet to start figuring out the emotions of that, the hormones of that. You know what I'm saying? And before she can even figure that out, she's already having a child. Then you got a host of people who don't even love her. There's no way that anybody can convince me that anybody in that house truly loved Nasiah. It's just no way. That shit is no fucking way, bro. And that is so sad because, like, how are you 13 and nobody love you like that, bro? At least to where she could feel it in a physical form. I mean, I'm pretty sure that it's people who love her, especially now. But I'm saying then, like, that is just so fucked up to me, bro. It drives me berserk to think about. Y'all, hold on, man.